Yeah, came at 17. Damn. Give me my money. Give me my money.
So today I learned about axis, matrix manipulation, and sorting in in numpy. So let us start with creating a new notebook. Now it will take some time, I guess, to but let us start by renaming the notebook. Yep, that's how I rename it. Now as first step, import numpy as np, shift enter. So I have imported numpy. Now let me tell you about axes. Axes are the directions along the rows and columns. Okay, like we have rows and columns. There are axes in numpy. Okay, numpy arrays. Now let me start by giving you an example. Suppose if I want to make an array. Now np dot array. Now wait a minute. Great. I'm just so bad, huh? Okay. So this is first. It's a 2D array. So we have to. Yep. We have created it. Shift enter. Wait a minute. I'm really bad. Array. Now shift enter. Now we have created array, simple array. Now means to tell you more about axis, let me just show you what is axis. Suppose if I want to add first what we can do is a dot wait a minute a dot sum 21 means it adds everything, right? Now suppose I want to add all the rows values, means if I write here axis is equals to 0, here you can see it has given us 5 7 9. So it has added all the rows of no, axis 0 actually adds all the columns. I'm very sorry, axis 0 adds all the columns. Here you can see now let me just write it properly. Now you can see 1 and 4 are in one column, so addition of that will be 5. 2 and 5 are 7 and 6 and 3 are 9. So this axis is equals to 0 represents means it works along columns. And if I want a dot sum axis is equals to 1 and shift enter, now you can see it has added all the rows. 3 plus 2 plus 1 will be 6 and 5 plus 4 9 plus 6 15. So axis 0 represents column and axis 1 represents row, means axis 0 works along columns and axis 1 works along rows. This was like important. We use this axis function many times. That's all. That's what I learned. Okay. Now I learnt about matrix manipulation as well, like dot product, cross product, and transpose. Now I have a as an array. Now if I write a dot transpose, wait a minute. Now transpose is a function, so we need to close it with a bracket, right? Now here you can see. Now we have to use our basic mathematical matrix knowledge. Now as there the representation of this is there is 2 rows and 3 columns, so it is 2 means 2 cross 3, 2 into 3, right? The matrix is of 2 into 3 form. Now if I transpose it, it will become 3 rows and 2 columns, right? This is very important because when we will be doing uh, dot products and cross products, we would be needing it. Now suppose if I make a new np dot array just for our cross product. Now see, we want to do a cross product of a and b, right? So a is of the form 2 rows and 3 columns, so there has to be compulsorily 3 rows, and because then only the cross product can happen, right? Now let us give 3 columns. How many rows do we need? 2, and comma another 2, 3, comma 4, 5. These are 3 rows. Now shift enter. Suppose how to do, okay, np dot dot means first let us do dot product in bracket a comma b. Yep, here you can see there are 2 rows and 3 columns, and here we have 3 rows and 2 columns, so the dot product will be giving us 2 rows and 2 columns, and we have done a dot product of 2 matrices, same objects. So let us create one more. C equals to np dot array array, right? 5, and one more will be now here it goes. Wait a minute. It has to be array. Yep. Now if I do np dot cross in bracket a comma c. Yep, here you can see it has given us the cross product, as it will be -5. Minus will be there because values are different. So cross product has to have same objects. Now dot product, cross product, and there are many more matrix manipulation in numpy. Now let us know about sort function. Okay, now suppose I have an array. Let us create one d array. D equals to np dot array np dot array, and let me give 56 5 comma I forgot to give a bracket here. Yep. Now let us create a 2D one. Okay. I'm taking just random values. Okay, so we have created one. Oh, I forgot to again. It's okay if you forget syntax, because syntax isn't that important. You can always check for syntax. You should know the working. So I have created an array. Now what suppose if I write np dot rt sort, oh, it is a function, right? It should be closed with a bracket and type error. Wait a minute, I have to give an input also. Sort function. I'm really sorry, I don't know what is happening today to me, but np dot sort arranges the values in order. Okay, 5, it has, here you can see it has reordered the values. Now suppose I want to reorder it along 0 axis. 0 axis, I mean column values. Now just I have to add comma axis equals to 0. Now here you can see 544, 4567, 623. Here you can see 78 was in first and 6 was in second, but 6 came before and 78 went behind. 32 is same. Now suppose if I do it along rows, now you can see it has arranged itself, means it basically did as it did before. So that's all I learned today. Thank you.